Butter and sugar.
It's not butter, and there's no butter in Red Bull. What's heart disease?
How could you imagine?
Make a butter Red Bull.
and Red Bull.
A butter bowl.
Butter bowl. Oh, I start off every morning with a butter bowl.
What causes heart disease?
I had a kolache this morning. I think that causes heart
Butter
disease.
bowl. Yeah. How was it? Was it a jalapeno kind or
Jalapeno
regular?
cheese
I
sausage.
haven't had that yet.
Jalapeno's good.
It was delicious.
You haven't had it yet?
You haven't had a kolache?
No, I've had kolaches.
Oh, just not jalapeno. Kolaches are so good.
They actually are
literally
delicious.
never even heard of one before I moved here.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, like every gas station.
You got a gas station
not every
kolache?
gas station. No, it was a donut shop.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
Judson?
Adan's?
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 I don't know.
A-D-A-N.
Aiden's.
A-D-A-N is Aiden?
Maybe they're trying to do it, but they didn't.
They
do
didn't
very
know how
good.
to. Yeah. Their kolaches were good, though.
Mm.
And their donuts. I had a dozen.
The
Just
donuts
kidding.
make me
We were getting donuts
nuts.
for the office, so I just ate a kolache instead.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure how...
You can justify with the protein.
Yeah, it's protein.
That's true.
It's like 1 gram.
How many Red Bulls is dangerous?
One consistently. Over what time period?
Over a week.
Over a week is dangerous?
Yeah.
Like immediately dangerous, it would be
No,
like,
like dangerous over
it'd
time.
be like 30. But over time, if you were having one a day for years, if you're having 7 a week for
Think about
years-
having-
No, not one every day. I'm like having 2 a week.
Oh. Forever?
For not ever.
You said like
I-
2 a week.
Yeah. Because it
What's the
kind of
real
depends.
number?
Some weeks it's nothing and I'll drink coffee or I'll just drink, none. And then sometimes I'll have a couple Red Bulls a week.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll go a day and I'm like, I don't need caffeine. I'm not
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah.
And some days it's like I just kind of want it, so I'm gonna have some.
I'm feeling weak today.
Yeah.
I don't think Red Bull's been around long enough to really tell
It's been around
you
since the 40s,
Red Bull's been
Gavin.
around
What?
It's been, yeah.
the 40s.
1840s.
Actually,
It's like well studied that it's bad for you.
well, yeah, everything's bad for you. Okay, what
Yeah.
if I'm eating real good, but I
Everything.
drink a Red Bull?
Yeah, you'll be.
Because I don't have
Are you
dessert
eating real good?
unless I go to somebody's house and they happen to bake dessert. I'm not having dessert.
You're not gonna be rude
maybe
and turn down the dessert.
less than once a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I just have to figure out a way so that I'm not
You
worried
can
about
balance your Red Bull
Yeah.
consumption.
so that I'm not worried about it killing.
Yeah,
me.
there's got to
I'm
be
gonna
some data
stop.
on
I
this.
think I'm gonna stop drinking energy drinks. I
Really?
decided right now today.
You just decided?
Yeah.
Oh, you
See,
just
I did-
decided?
Oh, here's
Yep.
listen to this. Okay, I really did do this for a while.
Yeah, I did.
I
like
just
last summer.
decided
couple
I'm
summers
not gonna
ago.
have any Red Bull. Okay, I did not have Red Bull my entire life because my mom was like, "It's so bad for you." You
I think she was right.
And then I turned 18 and I started working at Jerry's.
Oh, yeah.
And
started smoking and
I
drinking.
started doing so many bad things. No, I started drinking. The time I started drinking Red Bull consistently, or an energy drink, was when I started working at the ranch.
Yeah.
That was just no sleep, doing stuff all the time, like working, driving.
And then you stopped?
whatnot. And then I decided to stop while I was working there.
For how long?
You drank coffee
For
instead.
probably it was over a year. I just stopped drinking Red Bull. I stopped drinking Monster because I was drinking Monster.
I was a drinking monster. He was a Red Bull drinking monster.
Because I was drinking Monsters, the
Oh.
blue ones, the juice ones, Monster Juice.
Oh, yeah, we love
drinking
Monster,
Monster
You
Juice?
got me onto Monster Juice, Gavin.
Those were good.
I've never been the same ever since.
And then I stopped drinking those, and I just stopped drinking energy drinks. And then we moved here, and
then the dirty little
listen to
habit
this.
kicked back
Listen
in.
to this. Some of the construction guys, people had put in our floors and redone our ceiling. They left a couple Red Bulls in the fridge,
Oh, yeah.
and I drank a Red Bull.
Oh, no.
And then I stopped.
You didn't have any on the road trip over here?
No, I didn't have any Red Bull. I had
Celsius, maybe.
I had one of the Black Rifle coffee, 300 milligram. Holy smokes,
Holy
dude!
smokes.
That made me pee like a dang rocket.
Really?
It was
Pee like a rocket. Wow.
dude. It was
Like a
insane.
That made me pee like a rifle. Like a black rifle.
Like a black powder rifle.
Yeah.
Just straight through the urinal. Oh, dude.
What's Gavin
Straight
doing? Don't
through
even
it.
worry about it. It's the black rifle.
What's that noise? Don't worry. Gavin just went to the bathroom. He just had a black rifle. I had a Black Rifle. I had what's the other? The C4. I tried one of those.
Oh,
So
yeah.
nasty.
You went off Red Bull and then started drinking.
No,
from
just
Black Rifle to
on the
C4.
road trip. On the drive here. On our drive here, I had it. I tried
one
a C-
taste of caffeine straight to C4.
It was just so bad. So I didn't even drink that whole one.
The one like that seems like the worst for you is Bang.
Yeah, dude, I had one of those.
Yeah,
I will
I've had a
never.
Bang
I've never
before.
tried one ever. Never.
I had one once. I felt insane. It was
No.
the first time I had an energy drink was when I was working at Fiddler's.
Yeah.
I was getting work done, bro. For real.
those charged lemonades at Panera. Before
Oh
I
yeah,
really
those
realized,
twisted lemonades or whatever.
It's like
Make me
hard
feel
lemonade.
so.
The twisted tea.
They make me feel
The
so
Twisted Tea.
energized.
I drank one while I was doing some homework there. This was back in Oregon. And then I finished it and I was still there working and I was like, let's just
Where
go
at
get a
Panera?
refill. Yeah. And then
No, a refill.
yeah, and then I drank another one and then I was like, wait, let's check the caffeine content. And I was moving the
You
rest
have
of the day.
600 milligrams of
That's
caffeine.
I don't know
600
how I didn't
milligrams.
die.
It's 390 in one tea.
I haven't had one since I
You like worked ahead in your class
yeah. I graduated early after that.
I graduated that night.
in Panera Bread. Getting this Panera Bread. He posted that on Instagram.
Oh, that's why you did that.
There's like 4 empty teacups on his table. No, there's 70 empty teacups
Oh my
on his
gosh.
table. People are like, Parker, what have you been drinking?
I did see a
lot
video of a
tea."
guy there that drank like a whole 12 pack of Red Bull.
Ooh.
Like back to back to back to back to back to back.
Didn't
to back
Andrew
to back.
Tate do that?
No, his brother Tristan.
Oh,
And
He was. I mean, he was just trying to beat the record, and he did. And then
then he died.
no, he was just chilling.
That's why Andrew is the more famous one.
Yeah,
Tristan died.
I think he was fine.
yeah, see,
I'm never gonna have one of those lemonades again though.
Yeah,
Unless
they,
it's like a small. Because I had one the other day, and then I just felt terrible. And then I somehow I saw an article pop up.
yeah.
When you swipe over on your phone past the home screen, it just shows like
Mhm.
news sometimes. I never do that. I don't know why it happened.
happened
Right
on
after
went
you
over there,
drank it, you did
And
that.
I saw an article. I was like, family is suing Panera Bread over their daughter dying after drinking one of the charged lemonades.
They
They're
like,
like, yeah, I'm not doing
they
that
like
anymore.
put like a huge warning sign like this has caffeine
Mm-hmm.
and everything, and then they completely removed those charged lemonade stands back to behind the counter, so you have to like go and ask for one specifically.
oh,
Oh,
really?
even now?
At least at the one in Longview.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just haven't gone and looked for one in a while.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that is an insane amount of caffeine.
Yeah, and
And I
it's in
can-
a very small font.
Dude,
Like, you would not know that's
a
in
small is like 240 milligrams.
there. Yeah.
Like it's a ridiculous amount of caffeine.
I remember it saying highly caffeinated, but I was just like, okay.
It's 390 in a, I think in
Yeah,
a
dude,
large
that's
or maybe
wild.
a medium.
They're
That's
making those
so
new
crazy.
Celsius things that's got 300 milligrams.
I don't know why you would need that
That's
much
unreal.
caffeine.
A regular Red Bull has,
Remember at Samuel when he worked at Dutch Bros, he was saying he drank like 900 milligrams a day.
Yeah. Luckily, he's so massive.
Yeah, he's like 7'4".
He's so tall,
He's
he's
so
so
tall
wide.
and just
He's just a big dude.
Big
yeah,
and silly, big
the
silly
caffeine
Sam.
rolling around his body.
Okay, listen to this. A list of American amendments that were never approved. So they say since 1789, there have been more than 11,000 proposals to change the U.S. Constitution.
We're gonna go through every single one of them.
99.75% of them were never approved. Here's just like a random picture from the book. This is 1876 to 1948, all of them that were...
proposed.
Yeah. 1876, an attempt to abolish the United States Senate. Declined,
Oh,
unfortunately. They
dang
didn't
it.
let it pass. 1876, the forbidding of religious leaders from occupying a governmental office or receiving federal funding. That one's kind of
What?
boring.
That's
Religious
crazy.
78, an executive council of 3 to replace the office of president.
That would be
There's
crazy.
like 3
The presidents.
the Gas Boys.
Oh my.
It's just like 3 friends. They're
Let's
just like,
try it again.
You could run as a group of 3, like a trio.
Yeah.
Running trios for presidency.
Dude, we would take over.
Imagine in like a debate, just like a 3v3v3.
That would
we
be
would
sick.
destroy.
Oh my gosh.
We could destroy everybody.
That would be so
We'd
hard.
really have to brush up on our history.
Yeah.
We'd really have to do some history
Politics.
before that,
English and math.
and science and reading.
Yeah.
Not writing.
It'd be really tough. 1893, renaming this nation the United States of the Earth.
And when?
What?
When did they want to do that?
1893.
How do they even know what the Earth was back then? I thought they just didn't
We
even
settled.
know.
You thought they were just hanging out? At that point?
Yeah.
They're still.
United States of the Earth.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That would be kind of sick. I didn't realize until, I don't know, a couple years ago that other countries have states.
Really?
Yeah, I think
What
Mexico,
countries?
like Mexico has states.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Parker.
It has territories.
He always says the craziest thing.
I don't
when we're
know.
Like
What's
10
the
minutes into
difference, though?
episode.
It might have states. I don't know. Well, we call them
Well, I know
states.
Canada does. No, but
Has
those are
provinces.
territories. Oh, those are provinces.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Brazil has states, though. I think that's real.
Look it up.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too boring. I don't really care that much. 1894,
That's very slow.
acknowledging that the Constitution recognized God and Jesus Christ as the supreme authorities in human affairs. 1912, making marriage between races illegal. Flow switch. That was a
Dang.
crazy.
Yeah.
God and
Juxtaposition.
Jesus rule us all. Also,
Yeah. Also, no.
No.
More.
none of this. Keep them.
Finding 1914, finding divorce to be illegal.
Whoa,
1916,
that's
all,
crazy.
all acts of war should be put to a national vote. Anyone voting yes has to register as a volunteer for service in the United States Army. They kind of cooked with
Well,
that one. That one's
That
kind of
one's
sick.
kind of cool, but then people would just vote no because they're scared.
Mhm.
What if we really needed to do war?
Sometimes war is
Like,
necessary,
no.
right?
I was gonna say
Also, it's like
I was
we're
gonna
getting,
say,
we're
like,
getting attacked. It's
well,
like, okay, everybody
I
vote
don't know
real
if like
quick.
everyone, like what if women are like voting like both parents? I was like, a woman can vote
Yeah.
back then. So
Oh, yeah,
Don't
so
it
worry
would
it's
just
about
be
an
men
issue.
anyways. All in 1916, or excuse me, 1933, an attempt to limit personal wealth to $1 million. That was like
Yeah,
right
like
after the
constant-
That had to
Depression,
been the
I guess.
communists or something.
Yeah.
who were
Yes, it
running.
was 1933. 1 million back then is a lot of money, but
Even
1936.
This is nothing.
An
now.
attempt to allow the American people to vote on whether or not the United States should go to war. So this was kind of like the one
Again.
before, but if you vote yes, then you don't have to go to war. It's
Oh.
just like a vote.
No, that's what you vote in
people
a
don't know
president
anything.
for.
1938, the forbidding of
Shut up.
drunkenness in the United States and all of its territories
I thought that one passed.
for like a
That's-
little bit. and
Oh,
then they-
prohibition.
Prohibition.
That's crazy
Prohibition.
that prohibition passed, but then the drunkenness one didn't.
yeah, that is.
Why wouldn't they
weird.
just make it illegal to be drunk?
Well, when was prohibition?
I don't know.
The 20s?
I know it was like the 18th Amendment.
Last one, the income
Yeah.
tax maximum for an individual should not exceed
21st.
25%.
The what?
I'm fine with
income
that.
tax. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, who would want more?
a lot
than
of
that?
lot of fun stuff.
Dang.
Some of those were like so sick, and then some of them were like, "Whoa, that was
Wait,
weird."
what was?
Yeah.
There,
Couple of them. Man, I used to know so much more.
when you were in school,
Yeah. We should bring back school.
Yeah. Why don't we do school anymore?
they should have, yeah, they probably do. Something about history.
I think the 16th is income tax. I think that's right.
Really?
Yeah.
16th is income tax.
16th Amendment. It was like, you know what? We're going to
Oh,
income
I thought it
tax
was like
you.
a date, and I was getting nervous.
No.
I was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't pay that yet. That's gonna suck when I have to pay that."
No, you already get taxed on your.
You probably get
Paycheck.
taxed already.
Gosh, I hate. You guys know the 16th is coming up. Freaking hate income tax.
Wait. Every month?
Yeah,
Every time?
when
Yeah.
you're
It's always
researching.
it's always been the
It's always been
16th.
the 16th. Oh, I know. That's the worst.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, do you hear they're changing golf?
What?
What?
That's just a little something that they decided lately.
To live golf?
No, they're just changing the game of golf.
How?
Like
they
everyone,
do this?
professionals,
Amateur.
I'm not changing
amateurs.
nothing.
No, you have to.
Why?
They're changing golf. They're
What
like
are they
the
changing
rules.
it to?
So with balls,
So balls.
I'm in.
they're changing how they're made to where they're gonna go like a lot shorter now.
What?
Or not a lot shorter, but like a percentage, like
So
5%
buy them all
shorter.
up right now.
I'm never going to be able to notice that 5% in my game.
Why would they?
I get. I mean,
Why would they do that?
still, it's just like crazy that they can do that.
Why would they do that?
Why?
Because like they say, professionals are
Getting too good.
hitting the ball too far now. Like they
Make
weren't-
the course
like,
longer.
they were never allowed, like able to back in the day, and now everyone can hit the ball far, so they got to change the balls.
So everybody
What?
started getting good and
And
understanding.
then I
how
guess
to
they
hit.
don't. My understanding is that it's not just for like professional like tournaments that they're changing it,
All balls.
but it's like balls
Well, here's the thing.
have all because they can't just change it for some.
Yeah.
And then like if you're
Because then you could have illegal balls in there.
yeah right, so they're just like all the big manufacturers, Titleist, TaylorMade. I think they're all switching to.
That's
they're called like
so
rollback
dumb.
balls or something, and they're just gonna have 5% less ball speed.
That's so dumb because literally, the club makers are just going to figure out how to make them so you can hit it further. They'll design a club that you can hit the ball further.
I mean, that's what they always do every year. They're
Every
trying to
time.
get.
Well, I
hit
know
you
what
as- hit
that's
as
what
far
they're
as
going to continue
possible.
to do.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to figure out how to hit these balls
Well,
further.
so this one they have a test. The test has to be if you have 125 mile an hour swing speed, the ball can't go farther than 300 yards. So if they have like a robot or whatever test it,
Dang it.
125
My
mile an hour
330.
swing speed. If it goes farther than 300, then the ball is illegal.
You must have a fast swing speed then.
Your,
Faster than
your swing speed is
125?
not 130.
What is
it's
it?
like 145.
No, it's not, dude.
I don't know what my swing speed is. I think it's like 115.
It depends. Like your driver will be your fastest swing speed.
Yeah, 130 for sure.
Man, remember when I couldn't hit my driver?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
were
still
so-
can't.
You were so
When was the last time you hit your driver?
Last time we golfed?
When was?
When was?
Was
Finish your sentence.
Literally
when was that?
It's so much easier to say
When we
was.
got that, we went on a weekday and we got a rain check for the back nine.
Yeah, I know.
I still have that.
ring check.
Really?
It was
No,
before-
me and you used it.
You
No,
used
with
it when
my
I was
dad
gone.
and Joel.
No,
Yeah. Oh, did you not use it?
With Joel and my dad, me and you.
When I was in Oregon
Yeah.
during the first Washington game.
I used mine that day. I don't know if you just kept yours because and paid for 9.
We got to address the elephants in the room.
What is it?
The Oregon Ducks.
Oh yeah,
Rain
More
check.
like the Oregon
You still have it?
sucks.
yeah.
You just wrote that just now.
Hold on.
Oh, we were
You're like,
saying
I have
green.
10 of these.
You guys talk about the Oregon Ducks for a second.
He's got a green crayon and he colored his notepad and then wrote.
Oh, that'd be so funny. I'm gonna start taking that to work. Act like the dude from Blue's Clues.
Crayon?
Like every time I have to write a note or something, just take a little notepad
you
and
gotta-
a crayon. Just,
You got to get the Blue's Clues notepad though.
if my boss tells me to do something, just like color,
Pull that out of your
One second.
color a picture of me doing that thing, and then it's like
So this is how you
So
want me
this-
to do it?
it's like this.
Can you make some copies
It's
of
a
this
green
thing?
crayon,
Yeah,
by the way.
okay.
I could dress like him too, because
Yeah,
that's
green-
business casual. A
striped
green
shirt.
striped button-up shirt.
The stripes this big.
You have to slowly implement those things into
Yeah.
the. So
You
it
have to-
can't
what
be
do you
all
start
at once.
with? You got to start with the shirts.
Every day, a little bit. Yeah,
You get stripes, and you start getting bigger
well,
stripes.
he wears a long sleeve, so I'll just start incorporating long sleeve button-ups, and then I'll start wearing green more often. It's like
some
that's just my
stripes.
color. I just think it looks
I
good.
just think it looks good
and
on
then
me.
implement some stripes, and then
then you whip out the
in
notepad.
the top pocket,
and then it becomes the chair notepad.
and then a crayon, the chair notepad.
Yeah, his notepad is the picture of his chair.
We just got a letter.
We just it's the mailman
Should we go check the mail?
You're like, we just got a
Yeah.
letter.
Cancellation notice.
Ah, damn
We
it.
just got a letter.
Oh, we've been
Who
kicked out
it's
of the
from?
office.
The IRS.
It's the 16th.
You're being evicted.
It's the 16th, everybody. We missed it.
That's funny.
Dude, what are you guys gonna do with your tax returns?
Buy a house.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what
They
tax
tax me so much.
It's probably going to be less now. There's no federal tax.
Yeah.
That's
Still.
where all my
That's true.
returns would come from.
I don't know, but dude,
Well,
they
I
take
think
a
there's
lot
no
of money.
state
here.
tax. So we are going to get tax
There's
returns.
no federal tax in Texas.
They don't
you guys
do it.
know this?
Dude, there's
So
we
stupid.
just got a letter.
It is ridiculous how much they work on the roads here. They're putting this
stop it.
massive divider so that everybody has to make really dangerous U-turns instead of just getting in the middle lane and turning where they need to. Everybody has to make
We
a
start putting
U-turn to
blue
get
paw
anywhere.
prints, like taping them to things that I want people to do. Yeah, so like, could you grab this for me?
Hey, Sean, can you sign this for me? And it's
Where do you need to sign it?
Right
Paw
there.
mark.
Right there.
I left a clue where you need to sign.
Do you see it? And just look at him.
Where is
See
it?
the clue?
Do you?
You know, you look
You
off
look
into the
past him.
distance.
Yeah.
Look into the camera.
And then you need to have a painting on the wall so that you can jump into it whenever you need.
That'll be the final straw.
That's the final straw. I
You
just
get this giant pull string.
jump into the wall.
a painting, and you cut out
You cut
the
out
doorway behind
you
it.
come in when the store's closed or when the office is closed. You cut a hole in the drywall.
Yeah.
Put a massive painting that you can jump through that goes outside.
A
Christian's
Thomas
going
Kincaid
insane.
painting.
Christian, are you feeling okay?
We just got a letter. We just got
Christian, stop! I can't. I can't.
Oh man.
what are you writing on your notepad? Just says help.
I can't stop. Yeah, the Ducks blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
We did not
just-
make it.
beat that to death in order to avoid
Yeah.
talking about the Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
What's another Blue's Clues thing we could talk
Yeah.
about?
He has a dog. We could implement that.
Blue.
You bring a blue dog.
Yeah.
What's the dog's name?
All right, Gavin.
You serious right now?
Blue.
It's blue. Speaking of blue, we blew it.
Yeah.
How
On Saturday,
we were so
Friday.
confident. I was so confident going into it. We could talk about it for hours. I
I
think.
know.
So many things
And we're going to.
went wrong, but also Washington played pretty well. Their defense was just stopping us. It was
No, we
pretty-
played bad.
We did play bad. Our secondary got eaten alive. We allowed 35 points.
Crazy. That never happens.
We lost by
Never
3.
happens.
3
Just like
again.
last time.
And we didn't even have our kicker blow it for us this time.
Let's not talk about the Ducks.
My
anymore.
dream-
Let's talk about how Georgia blew it.
Yeah,
and they
that's
lost
good.
to dang Alabama.
Alabama should have lost to Auburn.
Yeah.
They should have lost to so many people.
No,
And
but
now-
they literally should have lost to Auburn.
Yeah, it was
And,
4th
Like they had a
35.
0.1% chance of winning that
They
game.
are now going to
the
the playoffs playing against
Michigan.
Michigan.
My dream championship scenario is Michigan and Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is impossible.
That's not.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, it's not impossible.
Oh, that's your dream?
Texas is
Not gonna happen.
Texas is playing
Washington.
Florida State.
I think Texas can handle them.
I hope not. The Pac-12 has to beat Texas. Everyone in Texas
Everybody-
hates the Pac-12.
and they think Pac-12 is a joke.
They think it's a joke. And honestly, how terrible Washington played for most of the season, if they revert back to their old ways, they're going to get handled by Texas. And everyone's going to be like, Pac-12 sucks. You guys beat Oregon, and now you lost by 60. Oh, no. I just can't take this, guys.
So if they make it to the championship, I just don't want Washington to win it all.
Why not? Then we lost to the best.
yeah.
That just sucks to see Washington.
I
get a
hate
natty.
Washington.
Could you imagine if it was Michigan versus
It's the last year for the
if
Pac-12.
it was Michigan
though.
versus Washington, I'd want Michigan to win.
If it's Alabama
But if
versus
it's
Washington,
Alabama versus Washington, I will take them
I think I would take
1,000
Washington.
times out of 1,000. A million times out of a million.
A million times out of 1,000, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say this.
Nope, don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
It can go without being said.
12-team playoff next year. I am so excited.
Yeah, if I was Florida State this year,
Unfortunately,
I'd be so
Oregon
angry.
It's not going to be as good, losing a lot of people. I
Not-
love
not too many.
Troy Franklin. Why can't I say his name?
Troy Franklin.
It's the Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin.
He will be there.
No, he's a senior, I
Oh
think.
crap.
He's a junior.
No, he's a junior.
Yeah.
Yes. He might be getting drafted though.
I would
He's
go.
very good.
He could go second round. They say
Bucky Irving's a junior.
if I'm a running back and I can get drafted, I'm going. You can get injured so easily.
I don't know
as a
how
running back.
Jordan James is.
Jordan James is.
Sophomore.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, okay,
young
that'll be
except for
good.
Bo Nix and Troy Franklin.
We just need a dang quarterback.
yeah. We have
I heard-
Ty Thompson.
I heard that Dylan Gabriel might be transferring because he was the Oklahoma quarterback and he entered the portal today.
I heard who else is there's someone else that's
He jumped
transferring.
into the portal.
Oh, Oklahoma State's Washington State's quarterback is transferring. We're getting
Oregon
like a,
State's.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what it was.
Is
Oregon
transferring?
State's quarterback. He was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio State's
He threw
quarterback
so
is
many
transferring.
incomplete passes. It was so
I
Ohio
think
funny.
they
State's
hated him
quarterback
this
is-
year.
Who's their quarterback?
I don't know. I didn't know his name.
Who's?
He kind of sucked, I think.
It was C.J. Stroud last year, and he's
Say who?
killing
Ohio
it,
State.
Don't care.
Yeah.
literally.
They're going to be big rivals for us next year.
Ohio State is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Ten.
We're gonna get eaten. No, we're not.
No,
we're
we're
not.
not. We're going to eat.
I have faith
We're
in
going to
Dan
leave no
Lanning.
crumbs in the Big
Dan
Ten.
Lanning's my favorite Oregon Ducks coach that there's been.
I'm pretty upset that football is going to be.
I love that
college
guy.
football is pretty much over.
I'm excited for NFL playoffs. Is always fun.
Yeah, there's still 5
Mhm.
more games in the regular season.
The Chargers aren't gonna make it.
Chargers aren't going to make it. Joe
did
Burrow's
not.
hurt. Can't even do anything there.
Literally no fun.
I bet it's going to be Chiefs.
No, Chiefs
Out
are
of the
not
AFC.
doing
They're
great.
gonna make it to the playoffs.
Well, they just lost to the Packers,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to go AFC.
Worst year of football ever.
Dude, Travis
kidding.
Kelsey, he is tall.
Yeah.
He is super tall.
He's a very tall guy.
Because there was
He's a
some
tall
deal
guy?
about him
He's like dating someone.
not able to
famous.
get into a fight
Hmm?
or like couldn't like defend himself in a fight or whatnot. And then he got into a fight on the field with some player. I think they were playing the Saints.
Huh.
Does that sound right?
No.
No, maybe it was Green Bay. But he threw this
He
dude
threw
off
the
of-
guy?
he like threw him off of his player because he was laying on Pacheco.
Oh, yeah.
And so he threw him off, and then he got in his face, and he is like straight up a foot shorter than Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
And like tried to push him, and he just like throws him.
I think he's like
Hilarious.
6'6",
Maybe.
Got to be tall.
6'8".
Big dude.
He is a big dude.
Yeah, Chiefs aren't doing too hot. But neither are the Seahawks. Seahawks
I'm fine with
are.
that.
We're doing okay.
Broncos. I want to see the Broncos succeed.
I would be
Broncos
happy with
just
like.
lost to the Texans, right?
Yep.
Did they? Ooh, he's 6'5".
No,
Travis.
must have been a
Wow.
little shorty that was in his face.
Yeah.
little
5'5".
shorty got it in his face.
Mm.
Deserved.
Oh, we got
I want the
review.
Lions to win the Super Bowl. Just so you know,
What'd you say?
Lions.
That would be awesome. We got a review.
Yeah.
Who was
Fortnite review?
Fortnite review?
No, the review.
Fortnite reviewed us.
Fortnite
The
review
guy
segment.
that wanted to play Fortnite with us.
Oh yeah, did he give us?
He
his
left a
gamer
new
tag?
review
Yes.
with his gamer tag.
Yes.
So, Dawson,
We'll hop on there.
we'll find you as a friend.
The new
Add
season
you.
is so fun.
It was pretty fun.
I've seen everybody.
it Lego?
hate
I
Everyone
saw
hates
a
it so
Lego.
much.
Everyone
and I
hates
love
it?
No, it just like like people that are really good
It's
and
like the
Yeah.
little kids.
It's because it's
and
very different than
building
it
and
used to be.
stuff. Yeah, if you're not really into like like building
lore.
and all that stuff, like if you're not a competitive like ranked player,
Oh yeah.
then it's very fun. But if you're like the movement's different, whatever.
If you're a normie like me,
Yeah,
it's fun.
for normies it's wonderful.
Let's play tonight.
I'm a big fan. I'm having so much fun playing that.
I probably won't be able to, but maybe.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
I probably won't be able to.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You what?
Yeah, I probably won't be able to.
No, I really probably won't.
No, for real, yeah. 16th is coming up. I got to get my ducks in a row.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing tonight?
I gotta study.
What are you doing tonight?
Editing and
Editing.
FaceTiming.
Yeah. Time for
FaceTime.
face.
What are you doing tonight?
I don't know, just hanging out. I got to get a bunch of supplies for my new office. Haley's going to come with me, decorate and whatnot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it is nice. I'm very excited.
I am very excited too.
I have this big window overlooking the pond. It's a
How's it
beautiful
a
pond.
Beautiful pond.
It's lake, like, it's a couple of letters in there.
What?
The lake is a weird name.
What do you mean?
It's a weird name for a lake.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
What'd you just say?
The lake?
He just said a pond.
It's a pond, Gavin.
R and K
You're
Lake.
just getting names.
What are you
mixed up.
talking about right now?
The lake that's by your office.
R&K Lake?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
For real?
Yeah. Oh, maybe you're by this other one instead. That's no name.
Yeah, probably no
That's
name.
probably it.
It's very small. It's right next to a retirement home.
Is it by the Heaton Eye Associates?
Yeah, very, very close.
Very small pond.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could swim in there. I don't know if I could throw a baseball across it.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh,
You're also not that strong.
Parker.
I can throw a baseball over
Parker,
most things,
But
Parker.
not that.
Parker
but
could
not
not
that.
throw a baseball at all. He couldn't even pick it up. Like, what is this? How do
Yeah.
I throw it? Like, he throws it underhand like a soccer ball.
Literally.
Parker's playing indoor soccer.
Yeah.
You guys, it's a
Mhm.
very small field.
Very
Pretty
small
entertaining.
field.
Pretty entertaining to watch. Very fast paced.
Very, very fast.
Are you getting faster? Are you
No.
speeding up? You're
He's
pretty
like
slow.
slower.
So much worse than I used to be, and it's annoying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You think it'd be like riding a bike?
It's not. I thought it would too.
Why don't you just put why don't you put two people back there?
Yeah, that would be nice. This last game though, we were scoring pretty good, but they kept having a guy just stay all the way back. There's no offsides, so you don't have to be like with the defenders. You can just be
Oh, dang.
one of their guys can just be back there with me. And I kept telling my guys like, "Come back! There's somebody here," and their goalie would get the ball and just throw it down to him,
Yeah.
and then it's a
Why don't you
one-on-one,
just
and
take
then
out his legs?
their other teammates would come up, and so it was like a 3v1.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Sweep the leg.
cool. The box I have
Yeah,
to be in
start
is so
punching him
small.
next time.
Yeah, punch him in the head.
The ref's down there. Punch him.
He doesn't even see it.
Cherry picking. I hate that.
I know. It's annoying.
We could get a rope, and I could get really good at lassoing. I could stand outside and just pull his feet out from under him, and he smashes his face into the ground. They would have no
You
idea.
would have no. It's an invisible lasso.
Yeah.
You would have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, listen to this. Introducing the best names in college basketball. Some of these are crazy.
The best, like
The best names.
schools.
The
Or,
best
like,
names.
The best.
Always Right. WRIGHT.
Oh yeah, I heard of this guy.
He's a guard for I don't know.
Going.
A million bugs.
That's actually somebody's name.
Yeah, a million.
His last name is
AMILLION.
Bugs?
BUGGS. Yeah, a million bugs
No.
from Chicago. Can you imagine
Bugs from
being
Chicago.
Named, can you imagine being named a million bugs growing up in Chicago? That's insane. Tennessee Rainwater, Po Boy King, Dick Bender,
No. No.
Jizzle James. Jizzle James out of Olympia.
Is that his nickname or is that his God-given
That's his
name?
God-given, bro. That's his Christian name. It's his government.
That's government.
Jizzle James, Supreme Cook,
Oh, yeah.
Criss Cross.
No.
Yeah, George Washington III, Churchill Bounds. That one's not as good.
It's like Churchill Downs.
Connor
but Bounds.
Dubsky, Ray Allen III, Guy Fauntleroy, Tony, but the first one spelled Tony, the second one Toney, so a little bit different.
Tony.
Tony,
That's almost worse.
What's up? I'm Tony.
Boo Boy, or Boo Buie,
His last name is
Buie is his last name. Boo Boy,
Boo Boo.
yeah, and Wooga Poplar.
No Ooga Poplar.
Legend Geeter, Rocket Watts is the last one. Rocket Watts.
Interesting.
Rocket Watts and Jizzle James coming down the court.
Oh, what were those? That Japanese game that was supposed to be American
yeah.
baseball?
Just making up American names. Sleeve McDykel,
Jerome Gride.
Jerome McBride, Joan Furcoat.
Shown fur coat, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Bobson Dugnut. There's some good names.
Yeah.
We got to do like public pranks.
Prank the
Yeah.
public.
Oh, I saw Gideon's last video of saying
Uh-huh.
he deleted everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's crazy.
Saw it.
Everything he has.
He did like a testimony at a church the other day.
Oh, really?
I watched it. It's good.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You ever seen the video of
It's
the dude
cool.
that was like the police who were like in his apartment or something, and he tried to run away, like jump through his closed window?
Did he make it?
No, it was just like a body cam footage of this dude
Oh.
running and jumping into his window and then like bouncing
window-
back into his
the window
apartment because the
didn't
window
shatter?
didn't break.
That's funny.
Oh man, what's popular right now? Politics?
I don't think Trump's been to a debate yet.
I know
No.
it's so boring without him in there.
I know.
Politics don't have the entertainment value they used to have.
I know. Nobody really
Vivek
cares.
Ramaswamy's kind of fun to watch just because he's such a nerd. But other
He is
than
pretty.
that-
He's pretty witty.
Just kidding. No, he's good. I saw a video of him jet skiing.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty sick.
Nerds can jet ski.
Yeah, I guess. I saw. I don't know. I've seen a bunch of stuff of just him doing crazy stuff. He's polling pretty high now. Remember, someone asked us about him like a year
So
ago,
long
like
ago.
a year or two ago. It was probably a year ago,
What is this?
and we had no idea who it was. Now he's all big and having fun.
Big, strong.
What do you guys
man,
think of
fancy new
Kennedy?
whatever.
Have you seen the Kennedy guy?
Oh, yeah. Seems like a
What's his name?
dweeb. Robert?
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
He's actually a Kennedy.
Yeah, he's a Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy Jr. Bobby Kennedy. Robert Kennedy.
Robert.
Yeah, but people call him Bobby. Is that right?
Bobby Newport.
Have you heard about him at all?
No,
He's just like fun and kind of chill.
he's like Bobby Newport.
Yes. Smart though. It's very hard for me to listen to him talk. He has kind of some throat disease or something.
Uh-oh.
And so when he talks, it sounds very labored and like this.
Oh, he has like that. How can you be a leader? How can you lead the United States of America
It'd
and
be a
not be
bummer
able
to
to
have to listen
speak?
to him address the nation. I'm gonna be
United States of
honest.
the Earth. I remember when Joe won and it was like, I'm going to have to listen to Kamala Harris
Oh,
for
yeah.
4 years.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
We did it.
World's best cup of coffee. Or whatever she said.
We were quoting that one night just over and over while we were playing Fortnite or something
Oh,
like
really?
that. We'd get a kill. We did it, Joe.
We did it.
We did it, Joe.
That is
Oh,
just
she's
so
so
crazy.
weird.
It goes to show you kids
There's so many
that
weirdos.
anyone could be president.
And anybody.
Also, these people can just make up laws and just pass them.
yeah. no,
They
they
just they make some up.
They make
They
them.
just write them up and
don't get
just try
passed
and get them
usually.
passed. They try to.
can't. Yeah, like the one, like a 3-person president.
Yeah.
Like the Trinity.
Oh, That's why they did it.
Probably.
No, that's why we have the 3
they were
branches.
very godly back then.
Yeah, they're not anymore.
Yeah.
Least godly government we've ever
It's
had.
like Babylon.
Godless government. But yeah, Robert Kennedy. Have you heard any of his stuff?
I just heard that he's like, kind of. I don't really know what he
A
is.
nerd.
I don't. He's independent.
Oh,
I don't know
great.
who
He's going
he's-
to take
I'm
votes
pretty
from
sure
the
he's like the worst
Republican-
parts of Republicans and the worst parts of Democrats.
Oh, I can get behind that.
And so everyone's just like,
I can
why
get behind
this guy?
that, dude. He's polling like majority.
That's
Or-
not good.
What?
That's he's like
For
polling very
independent.
well from 18 to 24-year-olds.
Probably
So-
just because they see the name and they're like, oh, Kennedy, I heard about him.
I doubt it.
No,
I don't know,
We're
dude.
dumb.
Well,
18 to
that's what I'm saying. I think
24-year-olds.
18, 24. If it's the worst part of both parties, that's like right up 18 to 24-year-olds alley.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Oh, this guy sucks.
We did it
this
all
guy-
around.
He's not good at anything. Are you kidding me?
You just like
I'm
me
not
for
good
real.
at anything.
Yeah, we're the same.
Let's do it.
We're the
Just
same,
kidding. I
yeah.
actually have literally zero idea what his like views are on anything. So
I've heard that they're bad.
it's like I don't think he's really a big religion guy.
I think we could turn this into a taser, if I'm being honest.
The microphone,
Yeah.
probably.
Just
Chase someone with it and they yell. It's just like super loud.
Yeah.
It's auto tune.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah.
Just-
We could just make it sing one melody. Actually,
What?
never mind.
yeah. Start singing it.
You hear that they're bringing Lego Minecraft to Fortnite?
I know. I saw. Wait, what? Lego Minecraft?
Yeah,
Or
It's like a
Minecraft.
survival game mode, Lego,
Oh, I saw Lego, and then I saw
in Fortnite.
Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League's in there.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like a racing
Rocket
game.
League
Cars?
racing game. Yeah.
And then some music.
I don't know. It's real interesting what they do.
Fortnite will one day have all the games.
The good
inside
people
the
over
game.
at Fortnite are really putting some work in.
Yeah. Yeah, Fortnite, I don't know if it'll become irrelevant ever if they keep just changing the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just look at where it started.
So many kids are growing up though.
And look at where it is.
Like Word don't really play anymore, but like it's in its heyday for 8-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's my shoes.
Was that always your shoes?
No, the first one was not my shoes. That was Gavin.
Oh, gross.
That was Gavin.
Ew.
Who else we got in there? Is there any women that are running this year?
Nikki Haley.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Heard she
She sounds young.
I did hear she's terrible.
not.
Oh, old.
I've heard some of her stuff. It's not great.
What happened to Hillary Clinton? Did she just lost interest?
Yeah, I think she died.
No, she's still around.
She's in prison?
No.
Dang.
Mm-mm.
Where could she be?
Remember that clip
In the
of-
swamps. She's at the swamps
Yeah.
in
They're
Louisiana.
from
She has a hut.
Arkansas, which is crazy. They don't seem Arkansas.
No, they do not. That is crazy. Can you stop dissecting my microphone, Gavin?
Please.
Please.
Can you stop dissecting the Samsung Q2U?
Things like $100.
Is it
I actually need it. Yeah, for at my house.
Oh.
For your MIDI board.
Yeah. So hands off.
So
So literally, I actually don't even have a cord for it. It should have came with a cord. Should it not have?
Should it
I
not?
don't.
Yeah, they do. Are you kidding me?
I promise.
Whatever.
Everything in here belongs to the Gas Boys.
Who are you gonna
LLC.
vote for?
I don't know. We'll see.
I've never gotten to vote for the president.
Yeah,
This
me
is gonna be
neither.
Fun.
You guys are both going to get to vote this year. That's going to be so fun.
I went and voted.
We also go in to vote somewhere.
I know. I went
Really?
to
You
for
don't
some
mail in
sort
vote
of
like you do in Oregon.
school, some sort of county. I don't
What'd
even
you
know.
say?
I went in to vote the other day with Dad. We both went to this
For?
school. I don't even remember what I voted for.
I didn't know
honestly.
it was voting time.
It wasn't for any people. It was just like, do you want this thing to happen here?
Yeah.
Yeah or no.
No,
if it's
that's
like
all right.
higher taxes here, no.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever wants higher taxes.
It asked me about
That's
one
so
thing though,
funny.
and it asked you a couple random towns in Texas. There's one in
Do you
El
know what
Paso.
Oh
it is?
yeah.
It's like,
my
do you
ex
want-
lives here, so yes, raise taxes.
yeah. Do you want to raise the taxes here for this project?
That
in
doesn't
El
seem
Paso?
like ethical
And I was just like, sure, why not?
because no one has. There's no
I
vested
think it's just
interest.
voted for
Yeah,
Texas.
That's why I voted yes. I was like, yeah, tax them.
You know what? Yeah.
You're just pranking your friends in that
You just
county.
depending on your mood, or you like, you know what? Yeah.
I haven't had food
Raise
yet. I'm
rent
pretty
for single
hangry.
mothers.
I remember one of them was like abolish, or there was water projects for some certain area, and I was like,
What?
no.
Abolish water projects.
Yeah. Or it was talking about ponds or something like that. Like, why do we need to dig more ponds?
And then so you're like, you know what? Let's put an end
Abolish
to
it.
this.
Yeah, stop building the ponds. And then there was one, I think that was
It's mosquito
term
breeding
limits for
grounds.
judges or something.
Tournaments for judges? No way.
Term limits. For 'em.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, let's get the olds out of there.
Yeah,
Why not?
get some fresh blood in there.
Yeah, that's what I want is a young judge.
Yeah, it's true. That has
Little
no-
wisdom and experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know,
People
sure.
are judges all their lives.
Yeah. And I think there was one that was like abolishing the treasury or the treasurer position for this county.
Abolishing the treasure.
And I was like, what are they going to do with all the money then? If they don't, like, let's just get rid of the person who manages all the money.
yeah.
So I voted to keep
It's
them
because
because I know more than they do.
they probably are doing
Like,
that.
guys,
'cause
you're
they wanna
so
be able to
dumb. You
spend
didn't
money
think
however.
about who would manage the money when this person's gone.
Don't worry, guys. I got you.
Don't worry, guys. I voted for.
I'm voting no,
Right.
but just know there's a reason.
Just know it's really good of you.
It is. But yeah, who would ever vote? Yeah, more taxes, please. Take my money.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you enough money
I
already.
trust
Fix
that
the
you can
roads.
use it better than I can.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that back in the early days, they tried to tax us like 0.5%, and we're like, no, we're throwing all your tea into the water.
And now they
That's not what it
tax
was.
us.
Was it 0.5%?
It was very little.
Now they tax us 30%.
And we're like, okay,
Yeah.
Fine.
but don't tread on me. I'm going to wave this flag in my yard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Dude,
bars.
let's overthrow the government again.
Yeah, okay, fine. You guys can tax me, but do not tread on
Not
me.
tread on me.
You might take my guns,
But do not.
but you cannot
tread.
tread on me.
Yeah.
No, that's what I meant when I said don't tread on me. Don't take my guns. They take them anyway. You don't do anything.
When are we going to stop allowing ourselves to be treaded on?
Yeah, you know what?
Do you allow yourself to be treaded on?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't pay any taxes.
Really,
Yeah, you
Parker?
do. Sales tax.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm gonna stop
not,
buying things.
I'm not letting them tread on me today.
No.
I'm just gonna play retail.
Here's more money, sir. Do you want more money? What are you, British? Like giving your money to the government?
I didn't do the British accent.
I know, but I think you are. That's your real accent. You don't talk like this. It's really hard for you to talk in.
Tax is insane. You have to register your vehicle every year.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
heck
it's
is that?
$73
For a
to
sticker?
register my vehicle. Really?
For a new sticker. I can
You already
make that
know.
sticker
You already
for...
know who owns this vehicle.
It's me.
So get out of here.
It's weird. It was weird too. Buying the car that I have wasn't a lot of paperwork from the person. It's just like, oh yeah, here's this title. But didn't your car? There was no paperwork at all.
Yeah.
It was like, here's the cash. Now you have it.
That's how it should work in the world.
But then they're like, okay, you got to register it every year.
And then everyone can steal it though, and it's just no, you can't do anything about it.
Sure, they can't really do anything about it anyways.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Stop, come back.
Well, it's like if people steal your tools. Like I had a buddy, they broke in and stole all his tools out of his truck.
Ooh.
Cops couldn't do anything
Did
about
he
it.
have the receipts?
No, well,
That's
no,
his fault.
he's had them forever. But if somebody steals them and they know who did it, they could say, "Well, yeah, there's nothing we can do about it."
Why?
Because
Is there no
they-
justice in the world?
No
That's our
lawlessness.
problem. We need to bring back justice.
So you go and you break in and you steal it back, and then they go complain to the police. No, they won't because they stole it in the first place.
Am I allowed to just go steal it back if someone steals from me?
Yeah.
You're not technically allowed to, but what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
That would
Who-
suck if.
Who's
they
gonna allow you?
somehow-
I thought they weren't allowed to tread on you, Parker.
Yeah, you
Don't
let
let them
people
tread
tread
on
on
you.
Yeah, all the time.
Gosh, you're so
I
treadable.
got treaded on today at the gas station.
Did you actually?
No, I would never.
Me, no.
Have you seen that video of the guy fueling up his car? A van drives up and he takes the gas nozzle out and he just sprays them down.
Oh yeah, because they all got out and
Yeah, we're
tried
trying
hug
to
him.
jump him. Be so awesome.
I had a dream. I saw you in my dream last night. I had a dream about you.
What was it?
No, I had a dream about you. Was I being treaded on? Yeah.
Then it wasn't me.
Then it wasn't me. Then it was not me.
Was I getting money?
No.
No. Then it wasn't me.
Then it
Was I getting my money up? No. I did have a weird dream last night. I'm trying to remember what it was exactly.
Tell us about it.
I'll remember later.
Okay. How soon? Like how much later?
Hey, give me 5 minutes.
Okay, let's just wait. I'm just so sad that Oregon lost, and I think
I
about
know.
it constantly.
I really thought this was the year that we could do it. That we would pull through.
I thought this was the best.
We were spewing all sort of confidence last
No.
episode.
Hey, nothing wrong with confidence. Okay.
It was false confidence.
Don't ever. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was
'cause we
real
lost.
confidence. It was real confidence, and it just ended up not working out.
That's true.
Texas is in. Makes me sick.
I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
The fact that I would imagine if we were the Ducks.
Texas lost to Oklahoma.
No.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Ducks were in Florida State's position, go undefeated, and you don't even make it into the
Yeah, but if
playoffs.
we barely won every single game,
Still won every single game.
but still, you barely won. You got to
Barely.
do some.
Did they beat
demolishing.
anyone in like the top 5 or anything?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like they had a good one. They had LSU was a good win. SEC.
But LSU ended up losing 3 times that year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, the Ducks. That wouldn't have happened because the Ducks played Washington. It was 3, and they beat a bunch of ranked opponents. Gosh, it's just a tough situation, man. Obviously,
just
they
tough.
aren't the top 4
no,
team.
because they can't. If you can't beat a team twice in a row, can't even beat them once. Don't deserve it.
No,
You're
I'm
not
saying
good
that
enough.
Florida State. I don't think
Oh,
was a
Florida
top 4
State.
team.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Because like Alabama is better than Florida State. Obviously,
you ra-
I think Georgia's better than Florida State.
Yeah. If I was Michigan, I'd rather
Oregon's better than
play.
Florida State.
Yeah, I'd rather play Florida State over
Yeah.
any of the other teams in the top
That kind of
10
proves
right now.
it. There was like you could see like a live reaction of Michigan fans when they heard they were playing Alabama. They're like, oh, because instead of Florida State.
Yeah. Then they clapped like, no, we're happy
Mhm,
about this.
yeah.
We're not scared of Alabama.
They're scared.
I don't feel like Alabama's that good.
I
They
don't
should
know.
have lost to
I watched them a
Auburn,
couple
bro.
times. They should have lost to Texas A&M.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, they played real good last night.
A few teams,
or
really.
2 days ago, but whatever.
Doesn't matter.
You remember what your dream is about? Literally gave you so much time.
I was listening to your conversation.
Oh, and why did you listen? You're supposed to think. Can't stay mad at you. I yearn for the outdoors.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Mostly just
Constantly.
fire. I love
Yeah.
fire.
We could do a bonfire or something.
Pyromaniac.
No, like when we were driving through Gilmer today, I smelled
we
that
saw
burn
that
pile.
building burning.
Yeah,
I
there's
guess.
a massive burn pile, a tree fallen, and they're burning it. I smelled the smoke, and I was just like, I should be out there.
I used to be outdoors every day. I mean, I'm outside every day, but I don't work outside every day now.
Yeah, we gotta get out there. We have got to get out there.
We gotta get our hands dirty.
Yeah.
Don't you wish somebody would tell you you're in the good old times before you're out of them?
I wish somebody would have told me better.
We're still in the good old times, dudes. Literally.
Literally, literally chill.
Literally chill.
We're in them right
This
now,
is
so this is
still
me
us.
telling you we're in the good.
I tell
good
Hannah
old
to
days.
chill a lot.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
Does she always not think we're in the good old days?
Is she always not
I
chilling?
I say
She always says we're in the bad new
I say Hannah,
days.
chill.
Why?
Like you gotta chill.
And she's like,
I don't even know what for.
Just say it.
just she's talking about something. And I'm
college
like,
football probably.
Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta chill.
She gets really passionate.
Quit
about
talking
NFL.
about this right now.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, Kevin.
And do the dishes.
How about you go chill out, take a break, go fold some laundry?
A lot of it's jokingly, but sometimes it's serious. It's mostly like, okay, chill. Why don't you just
Chill.
I just got home from work.
Cause she always punching you and stuff.
Yeah. It's like, chill, stop hitting me. Jeez, I just got off my shift
Ouch.
and it hurts. Never had a shift before. Ever had a
Really?
shift?
Hey, how, dude? You worked at Jerry's.
That's true.
What are you talking about, Gavin?
Well,
Trying to
a
be
shift-
Andrew Tate.
Never had a shift.
Eyeballs.
Well, a shift
You wake
is
up to the
you
alarm.
wake up to your
if you're working for
You
the
go to your
business.
job.
Go to your job.
the,
Eyeballs.
the business is open and you only work part of the day.
We only work when the business is open. The business
Yeah,
is only
we-
open when we're working.
Yeah.
Oh.
The business is only open when we're working. That's pretty sick.
No shift.
Yeah, I know. Just work.
Just work.
Literally.
Sometimes I want to go just chop up a tree.
Oh.
Just go buy a chainsaw and just go cut one up.
Have you seen those videos? It's just someone looking It was the scene from Interstellar where he's driving in the truck, and it was just like
Yeah, he's like crying almost.
it's like me
Through the
on my
cornfield?
way to work at 4 a.m. because I wanted to be funny in school.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. It's not from Interstellar.
Yeah, it is.
That's literally like somebody driving.
No, it's Matthew
It's
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar in his old truck.
Oh, it's the cat driving. I love those ones, dude.
Oh yeah,
No.
me on my way.
And no weapon for it. And he's just like looking out the window, turn.
How did they get that cat to do that?
Oh, the video's so funny. Now they got the
So
new one with
good.
the two dogs, and they're like
Oh yeah,
looking around.
that dog with the bug eyes is shit.
Yeah, it's
So
like
funny.
shocked. Oh, I love those ones.
How'd they get the cats to do that?
Yeah, cats doing human things. Dogs
That
doing
is pretty
human
funny.
things. Yeah. Run away.
I shouldn't have. Why didn't I take my sub out of my car when I sold it?
Which one?
The only one that had one.
Why didn't you?
Why didn't I?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's
You could have pretty
Also,
easy.
why did I sell that car?
I could put a sub in your car now.
I don't want one. It's going to cost me money.
Parker.
Why'd you say then? Why didn't you take it out?
That why'd I sell my car nonsense?
That car was so fun.
If
We've
it
took
was
it a
more
lot of
fun to
places.
drive, I could feel more power in it.
Yeah,
Really?
it was
Yeah.
smaller. It was lighter.
By power, do you mean potholes and bumps in the road?
I really could feel the power in that thing.
Yeah, every
just
time.
shaking.
I never shook. I think drove
Gavin
perfect.
was kidding.
It was a joke, Gavin.
It was a
No,
shaking joke.
Oh, okay. yeah.
It was shaking jokes. Do you guys think if we applied ourselves
To anything, yes.
to making money off of this, we could do it?
To get money.
There's too many other things going on in life.
That's why we quit
why-
all those things
so you
and we
can
just
say-
do
Church, the church.
We had
Yeah.
that chance before we all got jobs and we did not do anything.
I know exactly. We just played Fortnite and PUBG and stuff.
That's so much fun.
That's
to do
actually
that,
not
though.
true. I built a house.
Yeah, you did. I didn't do anything.
You went to the gym.
That's true. I've been going to the gym.
Anything.
Christian's got a girlfriend now, so
anything.
I've
if
got
we
one,
applied
too.
yeah, but
ourselves.
she's not here.
Hey, don't remind me.
I still have free time though. We wouldn't have to apply ourselves like I'm gonna go set time aside and hang out in the studio for 4 hours. Where you have to apply yourself is like throughout the week.
Too much for me to commit to. I would really like to because it would make this podcast way better.
It would make it.
It would make it way better. Not that it's not fun,
And
but sometimes we get on a roll and we're
It's just we're just joshing. It's so good.
We're just
and I'm like,
joshing.
man, we could just do this all the time, but we don't.
so it'd be nice to.
It'd
just
be
like,
nice to-
once that joshing simmers down.
We have
It's
more
just-
joshing. More
we have
joshing.
more joshing that we thought
You
about
just keep
earlier.
going.
Let's
Yeah.
hire a producer.
Okay, this next week, the next month,
It ain't gonna happen
the
next
month
week.
of December.
Because the thing is, we talk about this and then we're just like, okay, good idea.
Okay,
I
but
think that would fix it. And then
let's
we
do
just
it.
Don't do it.
Let's do it then.
I don't really want to though.
Me
Really?
neither, Parker.
I actually do want to. That was a trick. I was trying to see
Yeah,
what you really
wow.
wanted, Gavin.
I was testing you, Parker.
Are you serious?
Double test.
Yeah,
Joking.
double testy.
So, what's the plan? You think?
Let's see. There's just even though it's one night a week, it's still one night a week.
Getting a phone call from Brady Claudia. Do you want to call that number?
BC. You want me to call it?
Yeah.
It's a 541 number. It's
Yeah. 541-258-6130.
6130.
Yeah. I don't. It must have been a fake.
541-258-6130.
It must be a fake one.
Yep. It's from Lebanon, Oregon.
Dang.
Because that's a real town.
Yeah.
It's
It's not real.
Because we lived in Oregon for our entire lives.
Yeah, I've never heard of a lesbian before.
No.
Yes, we have.
Do you guys miss the mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah, so much every day.
It's fine.
I was just driving when we were driving today. I looked over and I saw Texas license plates, and I was like,
Wait a second.
it's just weird still.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting my money up.
I was thinking about that too.
Getting out of this
Um,
town.
No, so I could, How cool would this be? Okay, listen, this is if I had more money. So get my money up.
I want
Listen.
you guys to think about this.
Listen,
having more
You give me all
we
your
buy
money.
this. I buy this business. take it over. We do
business.
really well.
Yeah.
Money wise, you guys have some business ideas. Like we figure out what we want to do. This
It's like-
podcast maybe make it more real thing, or at least just have a studio in the house because that'd be so sick.
Yeah, build another room in your house.
Yeah. It would probably be the baby's nursery first,
The
baby's
baby's
bedroom,
nursery.
but it would also be the studio, so that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get the baby on the podcast.
Yeah.
but I want to be able to.
Bro, have a kid right now, please.
That'd give,
How cool would that be?
That would be pretty cool.
Like, you know what? You're right.
Parker, you do not have to convince me. Okay, I love children.
Santa. Oh, I thought of a great straw man.
What? But we're listening to
Yeah.
Gavin's-
Go ahead.
But I want to be able. I want to build
That's
houses,
a great straw.
It's a great one.
some pretty simple houses for people, and they can just live in them until they get their money up to buy a house
Yeah.
or build
Uh-huh.
one.
Easy.
Just
Wait,
like
as a
free
business
housing.
or just like for fun?
No, just to help people out, just
Oh.
so people can have.
What if they just stay there?
Or like I would maybe charge us like low rent just so
Wait,
they
wait,
have
wait,
some
wait.
investment.
Are you telling me that you're not going to maximize profits?
Yeah,
Kevin.
it's not about money.
Yes, it is.
You can't serve the Lord and money.
It's God and money, but
God and money.
different translation. It's okay.
Yeah.
We got the message.
I was listening to my Bible today because Parker was asleep. Of course, can't have a conversation with him.
Literally.
And,
You could try.
I got
You
all
don't
caught up on my.
Yeah,
podcast.
it's not like he always does. Parker,
my
what do you think of
podcast.
this?
Yeah,
Parker, what do you think of this
Can't have a
topic?
conversation.
exactly.
Like, oh yeah, just like always.
I was listening to Luke 1-2, and then Matthew 1 through it was like 4 or 5, because I'm gonna preach about this, just the story of Jesus being born and Mary and Joseph and
Yes.
all that on Wednesday night for youth group.
Yeah.
I was just listening to that, and because I've been thinking about the business, and then it got to you can't serve God and money, which of course,
Gavin
I
loves to
understand
serve money.
but I think there's a difference between like not making money and having a business, and obviously like it takes time and effort into that, but using that to further the kingdom or to bless people. So I think that's always like
If your
kind
goal
of
is just to have money, just to have it, and so like just
Yeah,
so
no, I think
you
it
can
would
use
just
it
be-
selfishly. Then you're serving money.
yeah. Look this up real quick. Deuteronomy 8:9.
I've always wondered what like where the line is drawn. You
With
know what I'm
making
saying?
so much money
With
and like
making
having
money,
nice
yeah.
things. I don't think that's wrong.
Let me look it up. Because like, at what point is it serving money?
It's just a hard.
Once you
condition.
break 200K a year, it's serving. Obviously, that's not right.
Be careful
but
to
that's
follow
just-
every command I'm giving you today, so that you may live and increase. Oh wait, that's just the beginning of chapter 8.
What do you say, Deuteronomy?
A land where
Yeah.
bread will not be scarce, and you will lack nothing. A land where the rocks and iron you dig copper out of the hills.
Why are you reading it like that?
Yeah, read
No.
it good. Read it well.
Sorry.
Actually, what it means. And
A
then
land where bread will not be scarce, and you will lack nothing. A land where the rocks are iron, and you can dig copper out of the hills.
so this was when we first moved here, and I was looking for a job.
This place was promised.
I was praying about like just a job and work and things, and the Lord gave me that verse, and I wrote it down in my journal. And then the last couple months, Hannah and I have just been praying about whether or not we should buy this business or not. And I was like, well, what about ministry? Because that's really why we moved here, and that's what I feel called to do. But I also feel called to like business, and I know that I have gifts in those things and things like that. So where's the balance in it? And so just praying about it, because I don't just want it so I can just have money and have nice things, but I want to be able to, use it for others and things like that. And so that was the verse that the Lord gave me, was Deuteronomy 8:9, which it talks about. You can, I think it's maybe 8 through 11 or something, but 8:9 is like the main verse where it talks about like, I will bless you, and with all these amazing things, I'll give you good ground. I'll give you the
It's
resources.
6 through 9. That's good.
But do not forget me, or what does it say?
It says, observe the commands of the Lord your God, walking in obedience to him and revering him. For the Lord your God is bringing you into a good land, a land with brooks, streams, and deep springs gushing out into the valleys and hills, a land with wheat and barley, vines and fig trees, pomegranates, olive oil, and honey.
Ugh, I'm good. I'm just kidding.
A land where bread
No
will not
pomegranates, please.
No pomegranates.
land will not be scarce, and you will lack nothing. A land where the rocks are iron, and you can dig copper out of the
But
hills.
then at the end of that, later it says,
when you have eaten and are
"But do not
satisfied,
forget."
praise the Lord your God for the good land he has given you. Be careful that you do not forget the Lord your God, failing to observe his commands, his law, and his decrees that I am giving you this day.
But do not
Otherwise,
forget him.
when you eat and are satisfied, and you build fine houses and settle down, then your heart will become proud, and you will forget the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt. Wow, that's good. Just kidding. Out of the land of slavery. That's beautiful.
So it's like, yeah,
I always think like, man, I've read the whole Bible. I've listened to the whole thing.
and then you read something
Every
that you've
single-
read before, and it's
Even
like,
or
whoa.
I'll just find something that it's like, oh, I don't recognize, like a whole story in the Bible. And I'm like, I feel like I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't read the Bible enough.
Yeah. Or even there are stories, like the story of, that I go to a lot is a story of Daniel and him in the lion's den. But even before he was in the lion's den with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, he was there when they were in the fiery furnace. Like his life was more than the only story I remember is him being thrown in the lion's den by the king because he worshipped the Lord.
Yeah.
But then there's so much more
Oh,
in
yeah.
that story. Or the story of Jonah in the whale and how he was running from,
Nineveh.
yeah. But just all the other
God, that's such
details
a
of the story.
Beautiful story. Jonah and the whale and everything. I love that story. I think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
The story of Nineveh. I think you preached on it once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, like, I thought about that story before. Like, times when I'm feeling, like, rebellious, right?
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, man, that's going to do something
Let's
crazy.
do something.
But I think that story, I'm a big adventure guy. It's like, I love to just do crazy things, you know what I'm saying? Just for the story of it.
Like when we just
Like,
we're
let's just do something
let's
weird
leave,
and
let's just
wild.
go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go to Kansas City.
Yeah,
He
like
loves
moving
it.
to Texas even. That's a great example. Or in moving to Texas of like I never felt sad about it because I was like, man, no one does this. This is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we're just moving across the country with my friends. Who can say they've done that? Sometimes I'll think like, because Jonah ran from God and he was swallowed by a whale and stayed there for however many days.
Like 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, man, like, what if I just ran from God and like, what if I got swallowed by a whale and what if all these crazy things happen? That's an adventure. Like that's, and then you realize like, God was the author of that. Like God is the one that sent the whale. It wasn't a crazy adventure because he ran from God. It was an adventure because he ran and then God still decided to save him.
Yeah.
It's like if he just followed God's will, imagine the adventure that he would have been put on. It wasn't
even
him
without the whale.
Yeah, it wasn't him running from God that made it adventurous. It was God saving
God's
him.
intervention and him
Yeah.
running.
I've thought about that too before because it's like, even before Hannah and I got married and even we're dating, it was like, well, what if because I grew up in church, and after like being in youth group and then going and becoming part of leadership, there was like never a gap in between where I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do? But like I would randomly think to myself like, oh, what if I just had never done this, or what if I didn't do this where I wasn't a leader? Like, what would life be like? Oh, I could go do these things or whatnot. But it's like, when I actually got to that point, or people are just living, doing whatever they want, it's like there's so much that I don't have to go through now because I didn't make those choices or didn't live like that. But because I stayed on this path or did this and like stayed in as best as I could the will of the Lord. So
yeah, it's like, yeah, of course he can like make your life the greatest adventure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because obviously it's not like I want to actually get eaten by a whale.
yeah,
But it's like
maybe.
you could think like, man, I could experience all these worldly things. Let me start,
yeah,
start
doing whatever.
partying. Yeah. And then it's like, that's not where the adventure is. That's just like indulgence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The adventure. Yeah, it's just a cool story. It's a very good story.
Yeah, but we trick ourselves into thinking that it's more like instant gratification than like
Like, oh, this would be so great.
having discipline for a little bit in some area and then getting something better. But you're like, well, I could just do this. This seems awesome to me. I'm just going to do this.
Why
thing.
don't I just have fun all the time?
Yeah.
Life would be so fun.
Why don't I just do whatever I
Yeah,
feel like doing every single moment of every single day? And then that's why you would just end up being the worst.
It would just feel so terrible in the end. And eventually it would all come back to the same place. You'd be like, oh, why did I ever do that? But like you were saying, there's so much. Even like the story of Paul, when he was Saul, and then on the road to Damascus when he had the encounter with the Lord, like what his life was like before, but then he fully went after the Lord, and all these incredible, amazing things happened.
Yeah, dude.
to
He
him,
got
Because
put
he
in
was going on his
prison.
own
Yeah.
adventure.
And the best part is he was joyful the whole time, or like
Mhm.
I'm probably not happy the whole time,
but joyful,
but joyful
in the
and
Lord. Yeah.
Crazy.
grateful.
Even
Yeah.
in prison, wrote all these books of the Bible and wrote to Rome and all these churches all over the world, just telling them like, "Hey, listen, I'm hoping that you're having an amazing time. I hope
Right,
this
yeah.
finds you blessed."
Honestly, if you, reading just the words that he said to these people, and if you didn't know the context of where he wrote it from, you would have no idea that he was going through all this
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's insane.
suffering.
And just the way that his life, he was able to be used by God because he was obedient to say, "Okay, I'm gonna give every part of my life to you."
Yeah, and his life was crazy.
Paul's got to be like my favorite Bible character,
Mhm.
Yeah.
aside from
Bible
God.
character. He's my favorite character.
He's my favorite character in this book.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's lots of stuff in the Bible.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. I always forget about it,
Mm-hmm.
or I always forget about some stuff. There's a
Mhm.
lot in there. Like, oh yeah, I remember this guy. He did this wild,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
the Ducks lost. So,
So really,
so does it all really matter?
you know, it's all smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all.
Mirrors.
Whoa.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, bye everybody.
See you guys.
All right. Hope you all have a great week.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
We just got a letter. We just got it. Bye everybody.
Wonder
Wonder
who
who
it's
it's
from. Peace.
Peace.
What'd you say?
It's Paul.
Oh, Paul.
We were just talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
dude,
and-
so funny. The
Paul.
Romans. The Romans.
Yeah.
I wonder who it's. Yeah.
I wonder who it's Paul.
Oh, it's Paul. We're what have we done? Oh, my homosexuality.
Paul's writing to me again.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Shoot,
I must have been gay. I wonder who it's from. You've been gay. Stop being gay.